Alright guys, Dokkan has dropped a new teaser for the 11th anniversary, so we're going to give this a watch. I'm literally grinding the Orange Piccolo and Ultimate Gohan EZAs while this is happening. And we're starting with Trunks.
Calling all Time Patrol warriors.
So we're going for the Androids Saga. My boy Jeets. Dokkan, can we get a new Super Vegeta sometime soon, please? And Margin Vegeta, please? Not too much to ask, is it? Still really do love these Super Saiyan 2 Gohan animations. They're so good. So we've gone for the Androids and Cell Saga. And I think Dokkan's doing what I said they were gonna do. Yeah, that's everything they're going through. Androids and Cell Saga. All in this one trailer. The first teaser trailer was Saiyan Saga and Namek. So I'm guessing the next trailer's gonna be the Buu Saga. And all of that in its entirety. I'm still leaning towards Daima for the 11th anniversary. It makes sense right now. At the moment, the pattern is go through the whole of Z. When does Daima take place? After the end of Z. Literally almost straight after. And then the anniversary is going to be Daima for like part 1. And then we're going to get Adult SSJ 4 Goku. We're going to get Carnival LRSSJ 3 Daima Vegeta. I'm sticking with it, you know. I mean, if it ends up being something else, I know there was leaks the other day. But I don't see it happening. I'm not going to go through them. I didn't even cover or mention the leaks because I'm kind of done with Dokkan leaks. We kind of went through a good period without them. I'm not going to be the guy to cover them. I didn't even speak on it. But based on how these trailers are going, I said just spanning the whole of Z. I'm sticking with Daima. I'm sticking with my guns. I'm sticking with my gut. I'm going with Daima. It makes the most sense. In terms of what they do for part 2, I have no idea. I'm happy as long as we get Daima for part 1. Or in fact, any part 1, part 2. As long as there's an adult SSJ4 Daima Goku and Daima Jeets, I'm happy. You can do whatever you want for the other part. As long as the other respective part is Daima, I don't really care what you do for the opposite. As long as it's hype and they're good, of course. That's all I care about. What's everyone else saying? I don't see that happening at all in the slightest, I'm not going to lie. This, yes. This, no. As much as I love my boy, Margin Vegeta, I do not think he's ever going to be in an anniversary. I really don't. There's a free-to-play unit, sure, that's about it. I mean, one already exists, but that is literally about it. What's everyone else saying? We still have hope. We definitely do. I say hope. I'm sticking. That's my intuition right now. Buu Saga and Daima, do you know what? I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that because, you know, you've got Vegito. I mean, we had him last year, but then you've got like the likes of like a new reversible exchange Buu duo. So obviously Daima first TV showed Saiyan Saga and Planet Namek Saga. Next one will only show the Margin Buu Saga, and the last will show Daima. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm going for. We're still coping for an LR Kid Buu in 2026. It's crazy. The Kid Buu agenda's been going for years. Years. Do you know what? Even though I don't think we're going to get a Kid Buu for anniversary, it would actually be hilarious because I do think by this point, because Dokkan has essentially been cucked for so long for an LR Kid Buu, I feel like if you did drop the anniversary, I feel like the community would go crazy. Easily Daima for part 1, they need the Dokkan Fest more than any other character, and we've seen a dual Dokkan Fest in part 2 yet, and this is assuming that Daima SSJ4 Goku and Vegeta are together in part 1. I mean, it looks like we're all kind of leaning towards the same thing. Yeah, I don't see it happening. We literally got SSB last year with a UI Goku unit super. I don't see it happening. This was the thing I didn't talk about. I don't see it happening. So it's Daima confirmed basically. Last year, the LR reveals were on the 18th. Was it actually? Damn, we're close, which is 5 days away right now. For me, it's the 14th. These trailers are on a 3-day interval, it seems. So on the 15th, 16th, we should get a Buu Saga trailer and then the actual LR reveals. I didn't realize it was so close. Damn. Damn. But yeah, it looks like most of you guys, most of the community is leaning towards the same thing. Am I surprised? Absolutely not. We all pretty much want the same thing. You know, after that kind of hiatus we had, I'm going to let this play. after the hiatus we had, you know, we jumped back onto Daima. We've had Goma. We've had SSJ4 Mini Goku. It just makes the most sense. And especially spanning across the whole of the Z arcs, the Z sagas, it just makes the most sense for Daima to be part 1. And then maybe part 2 Super. Maybe part 2 is GT. I said, either way, as long as the units are good and they're hype and the animations are sick, which the anniversary usually is, it never really disappoints on that front, I'm good. It makes the most sense. You know, all the trailers span across the whole of Z, starting from Saiyan Saga all the way up to the end of the Buu Saga. What comes straight after? Daima. Part 1 is Daima. Part 2 can be Super as like a continuation. Part 2 could even be SSJ4s from GT, which I'll be honest, I really wouldn't mind. SSJ4s for me are always hype and they'll work well with SSJ4 Daima Goku. So I'm here for it if I'm in all honesty. But that's my thoughts. As I said, a lot of you seem to have the same opinions as me, but let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Do you think it's going to be Daima? What do you want to see for a part 2? Let me know your thoughts and suggestions down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, have a great day, and peace.